to my John. Live streaming is on. We are streaming live. We are streaming live. We got some grunting dogs in the background.
No one knows what the hell this show is about. It's just so unprofessional, not funny. God damn it.
I'm gonna play some music here. Here we go.
Music.
Oh no, it's not playing the music.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stag Show. This is Bob.
Hey everybody, it's me.
Miles, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I can't hear you, Miles.
Why?
Hold on a second. I gotta turn on something so I can hear you.
Oh,
there you go. I can hear you. Go ahead. How's it going, Miles?
It's me, Mike Rogo. How you doing?
Who's Mike Rogo? I don't even know who that is.
I'm here with my wife, Linda.
This is something I'm not aware of. Apparently,
I'm here with the preacher.
You gotta give me more clues. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. It sounds like you're at the dog fights. Way down in Tijuana. Here's Miles' title.
We're reshooting the Poseidon Adventure, but this time it's going to be with dogs.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, you're doing a good job. I can tell one of them is Toady Fields.
Mrs. Rosen. Mrs. Rosen, look out.
Does anybody even know what the Poseidon Adventure is, for Christ's sake?
This pit has crashed and burned.
Oh my God.
This was a horrible mistake. Oh my God.
If you have a really long ball sack, you should not let your dogs tug on it.
I had this funny bit, set up, and now I can't do it. These dogs are going.
What? Miles is training his dogs for the Iditarod.
Oh my God! I was going to try to do my Mr. Rogo voice and everything. Okay. Well, restart the show. Okay. Hey, everyone, this is Miles.
Okay,
yeah, we're just going to cut that part out. Hey, everyone, this is
Miles. Yeah, we'll edit that out. We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix that. Oh my God, these dogs have ruined the whole show.
I don't know about that. I don't know how they could ruin it.
Oh my God, it's not even funny. It's just making me laugh. Oh my God.
I didn't realize that you installed a squeaker into your scrotum.
No complaints from the wife, I can tell you that.
You can hear me coming a mile away.
Literally.
She used to have to buy me corduroys. Now she doesn't. He sits down.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you're in a good mood tonight.
Next week I'm going to do Towering Inferno with cats.
Yeah,
so
there's no way we can get that ladder up to the top. Don't worry, they can fall 15 stories and still land on their feet. But how are we going to get them down to that level?
I'm going to take cats around me because they land on their feet, and I just land on the cats.
That's right. Tie them all over my body and jump out the window. There's no goddamn way I won't land up right side up if I got 15 cats tied around my waist.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God, have I ruined the show? Jesus. Oh my gosh. I'm
Well,
sorry. I'm sorry, man.
I
That's
almost told you this before we started. I think my wife is trying to kill me
yeah.
again. I mean, it's an
Again.
ongoing thing, right? It seems to be. We were actually we were talking. Do you remember? There's a movie with Kevin Kline and Tracy Ullman called I Love You to Death."
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was trying to kill her husband, and one of the funniest thing, I don't know, we thought about this the other night while we were watching the TV. One of the funniest things is she hires people to hit him in the head with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And he's talking to the police, and the guy was wearing a Abraham Lincoln mask, and he goes, "What did it look like?" He goes, "It looked like Abraham Lincoln was coming up to bat." I don't know why that line is a hilarious line from "I Love You to Death." I don't know why. But speaking of that,
yeah.
So I've got these terrible allergies. I'll just talk over the dogs. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I have
terrible-
nothing. I can't do anything with these dogs. I'm sorry.
He
No one
lives
will
in a
watch
one-room
these dogs.
shack. He lives in a one-room shack. You can't even.
I don't live in the
Nope.
villa that Bob lives in. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's true.
everybody.
I'm on the west. I'm actually on the east wing. Thank you.
I'm looking at a studio apartment right now. So
Yeah. So I have all these allergies, you know, they're kind of acting up. And the other night I'm like, God, my nose is just bugging me. And she's like, oh, just take some Benadryl, right?
right.
It'll help you sleep.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, all right. And then she's like, gives me like 2 of these things. And I'm like, I've never taken 2 of these. And she's like, oh no, that's the dose. I'm like, are you? I've never, you know. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. You just take these, right? And she stuffs them into my hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. And I was so fucking loopy. In the middle of the night, I get woken up, and I'm like so out of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then I have to pee, and so then I'm bouncing off the walls going to pee.
Yeah.
And I don't even realize that I'm in the bathroom at this point. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I was so out of it, you know?
Right.
I've never felt that bad taking Benadryl.
Your wife is like the worst doctor.
Yeah, I know. She just gives you whatever. Here, take a handful of these.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Like, don't be a pussy. Eat them.
My wife does that with the Advil. She's like, you can take like 8 Advil and be okay.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you'll be
what?
fine. And you're like, don't you ever heard of the Tylenol killer?
Yeah.
So then I wake up in the morning and I'm still groggy. I'm like, holy moly, this stuff really knocked me out. I never really take Benadryl that often or anything. So
right.
It really took me off my feet a little bit.
Mhm.
But probably the worst thing that happened to me, and I know you love to hear stories about this, was I was mowing the lawn.
Right.
Because you love whenever I talk about mowing the lawn and picking up sticks.
Oh yeah, that's your daily routine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daily.
So I was out mowing the lawn. I was out mowing the lawn this weekend, and I'm back. We have we have some wooded area, right?
Yeah,
so we've got some woods, and I
Yeah,
try to
wood.
mow up close to the woods.
Mhm.
And so, you know, it's going great. It's a nice day. The sun is shining. It's not too hot. I got out early, and I'm, whistling and humming along and just, la, 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 la. And so I'm trying to get as close to these woods as possible.
Like the banana splits. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I'm Flegel from the Banana Splits.
The guy, the big ass hat and the glasses, and
yeah, was that Flegel? I thought he was the one who looked like a dog.
I don't know. Yeah. No.
So anyway, I try to get really close to these trees to kind of keep because it'll just the wilderness will just take over if I don't get that close, right?
Right.
And I'm trying to hold it at bay a little bit at least. And so I'm going along, la, 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 and then I almost got jerked off of the tractor.
by the neighbor. He came over and jerked it off. And
Yeah.
like,
No, I hit a sticker bush and it literally just grabbed my arm like a monster. And I'm trying to keep going forward, and the sticker bush is pulling me into it.
Is that where you got jerked off? Or?
Yeah, and it got me all on the arm and on my leg. Yeah. And so now I ripped myself off of it, and now I'm bleeding.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it went from bad to worse there. So my leg is just pouring blood. And now my arm, I've like perforated my arm several places from the stupid sticker bush. It wasn't there last week.
Right.
It just reached out and grabbed me. And I swear to God, like turned me sideways. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I've been jerked off in the wrong way.
I've been jerked off in the bad way.
I didn't even ask to be jerked off. It just happened.
It just, I wasn't ready for it. I mean, it was really quite shocking. I've never been jerked off on the lawnmower like that before. So, needless to say, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do next week because I cannot go through that experience again.
Hey, man, I need some gas, man. I'll do anything.
Yeah, really? Jerk me off by the sticker bush?
Well, yeah, for real.
No, but I got all these holes in my arm where the stickers stuck me.
I bet.
It grabbed me. It was like a cockleburr, for Christ's sake.
My arm's like a recorder now.
Yeah, exactly. It's an ocarina. My biceps an ocarina.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a big flute thing. Anyway,
a flout.
We actually had one for a while because there was a Legend of Zelda called Ocarina of Time or something. They had an ocarina anyway.
Oh, ocarina.
The dogs get it. Oh my God!
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on there?
Ow! Oh, Jesus! Don't get. They're trying to have a three-way now with the cat.
I think you should record that and say this is your pussy eating out session. I just recorded it.
The police dogs almost have me. Oh
no! With the barking and the.
Yeah, I might let the wild one out here as I.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's let him out now.
Maybe I could have done it 20 minutes ago.
Maybe I could have done it a little while ago, perhaps. But no, now it's good.
You said how much you enjoy my dogs. You know, acting like some big jag-offs.
Yeah, the jerking me off on the lawnmower.
That's the best mow I ever had. I'm going to tell you that.
Oh my God!
Out! Get out!
You do have a yard, I think.
Yeah, as it is, yes, I do. All right, they can be out for a few minutes.
Okay, well, now that everybody's settled down.
Yeah.
Did you just burp? What the Oh, I'm going to tell you one other thing. I watched that stupid tires show.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was kind of funny, but I'm like, wait a minute. What?
The dumpster mermaids?
The dumpster mermaid, yes. But I'm like, wait a minute. There's a certain
je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, exactly. There's a certain je ne sais quoi to this show. I am the manager guy. And you that jag off that does nothing but comes up with these ideas to put upon the manager guy.
Yeah, the mechanic, yeah.
Yeah, the mechanic, yeah.
I don't even know whatever his name is. Yeah. No, there's a show out called Tires, which is on Netflix.
Yeah,
and it's only 6 episodes, but I found it funny.
You find it highly entertaining because it's totally you. Hey, we should have a bikini car wash.
The guy's just screwing off at work, getting everyone pissed off. Yeah.
And then you talk somebody into it, and then whenever the shit hits the fan, you kind of step out.
Wasn't my idea.
You're like,
What?
you're like, I gotta go take care of these dogs. They're getting kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm like that whole relationship. It seems very familiar.
Yeah, did you think about me and you when you saw it a little bit?
Yes, I did. I watched one episode and I'm like, motherfucker.
That's why he likes it.
Oh, I'm like, God. Thank God we never worked together because I would be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
But the kind of back and forth of those two characters was very reminiscent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's a good show.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're going to get another season, but anyway.
And I also did watch Furioso.
Yeah, no, I saw you. I haven't seen that yet.
I enjoyed that. Action from the minute go. Boom, go see it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Very good. You have a story for us at all?
You know what? We have to be topical sometimes on the show. We're not always topical, I guess.
Yeah, especially after that dog chewed on your nutsack for half.
Yeah, you don't really hear about that a lot.
Yeah.
All this stuff in the news, we don't really, aren't really up on stuff like that, I suppose.
No, probably not.
I'm always ahead of the curve on everything in my life. You know that?
I'm not following you on that one.
Okay. Now you got to follow me on this a little bit, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Excuse me. Now back in high school, I was dressing grunge before grunge came along.
Well, bum and grunge is pretty close together. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm like years later, I realized, wait, I'm ahead of the curve. I was
wearing flannel shirts and holy jeans.
I had hiking boots. I had the big hiking boots with the red laces.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
smells like something. Can't tell you what.
I don't know.
Smells like weed.
Right? Well, yeah. Well, I'm not saying I did or didn't.
Okay.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get into college, and then I'm like in the stupid film class, and I get yelled at by the teacher because it's like, hey, you're trying to do some handheld bullshit.
Right.
And that bullshit ain't
handheld. Yeah. And
lo and behold, what comes out literally 2 years later, Blair Witch Project makes $500 million. I'm like, oh, are you serious with this? Are you at all serious?
Yeah, you had Blair Witch Jr. with your little nephew running around the woods.
Yeah, I know. That was all handheld.
All handheld before Blair Witch Project. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so ahead. I'm like, man. I am Nostradamus. I'm like, man. Now,
okay.
Here comes the topical part, though. What?
All right.
There was an activity I used to do at college that you would make fun of me for doing.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to a certain sporting event, and you would make fun of me.
Women's basketball.
I would go to the women's basketball games try to pick up chicks, but
yeah, I was gonna say you weren't there for the basketball. You were just there to watch women run around.
That's neither here nor there. But anyway, the point is,
I think there was an ulterior motive to.
Yeah. Let me clue you in. It didn't work.
Yeah. Well, no, but you got your jollies going there.
No, come on.
You didn't get jerked off the mower, but I'm sure there was a jerking off somewhere.
Yeah. No, I didn't get him there. I waited till I got home at night.
You're like, that was at the Sloopy Dome.
It's stupid. You're wasting money. No one watches that crap. It's stupid. It'll never.
I know it's a big deal. All of a sudden,
and now, guess what? Like a million years later, guess what? That's all that people are talking about. Women's basketball.
Yeah, I think you snuck in half the time, and then
I was there, man.
Yeah, but the women you were watching are like geriatric now, so.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Gotta start somewhere.
I'm just saying that was a long time ago, but I'm sure they're all, grandmas by now, but.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever. I'm just like, God, there's 3 instances where I'm ahead of the curve.
Well, I mean, you have a point there. Let's see. How about postcards from distant lands? Were you ahead of the curve on sending people postcards from different states?
My great aunt used to travel. She'd send me like stuff from like Auschwitz and stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
wish you were here.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Moms belong here.
Thanks, Grandma. Or thanks, Auntie.
My auntie. I'm sure. Nice lady. Yeah, no, I don't know.
So, any other coincidences or instances of this?
I don't know. I needed you to jar my memory. I'm like, man, where was I ahead of the curve at again? I'm like, man.
I can tell you, in computing power, you weren't ahead of the curve.
No, okay, I'll give you that one. I
bought a Radio Shack computer.
Had I been able to spot his gross talent, I could have buddied up with, Andy Richter.
Yeah, true. You did know Andy Richter.
I do spot talent in models, though, so I do like as I do see the talent.
Yeah, when's women's volleyball going to hit the spotlight?
I don't know.
I think you went to a lot of those games as well.
No, I did not.
I meant for the high school. We went to high school volleyball games, I believe it was.
No, sorry.
Softball or volleyball? One of the two.
No, we had a family friend. I guess we watched her play softball.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
No, I didn't really watch a lot of sports.
Yeah. Well, you were ahead of the curve on this.
Yeah.
But
because there's all this hubbub, there's this new player and there's some jealousy and she's kind of getting beat up and
the Iowa lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she getting beat up? Seriously? What's the deal?
Well, I don't know. There was something recently. She got like a big hip check, and people are all upset about it and all this. I'm like,
hey, that's the game.
I'm like, how many times,
some elbows.
I'm like, how many times women have beaten me up on a basketball court? Hundreds. What makes her so special?
You were totally ahead of your time in helping women get better at basketball by beating you up. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, I think that was ulterior motives.
That was my joke. I was hoping Pablo would be on tonight because I was going to use that one on him, but he was.
Oh, okay. Well, you could, he could use it in his act. He's coming up at the Comedy Chateau on June 10th or something like that.
I know. I blew off something. He invited me to something yesterday. I blew it off. Oh yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't. I went.
Yeah, I blew it off.
You're such an ass. I went. I was there.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it was fun. No,
it was called crowd work, and with Pablo, we had there were 6 people.
Yeah.
There's a poor guy named Kirk that everybody kept picking on because he looked like Jared Fogle.
Oh, that's not a good look. That is not a good look. Yeah.
He didn't look that much like Jared Fogle, but somebody mentioned it, and then that's all anybody would talk about.
I gotta say, you hit just right, and that sticks, man. Like, oh man.
Yeah. That was like napalm, I'm telling you.
That's like his Baba Booey, man. I was like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Fa fa fo hi. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it was nice. There was a couple of female basketball players there. One from Russia.
Yeah.
One from the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And our friend Siraj was there.
Siraj.
We
want to talk about cats, man.
Yeah. And it was fun. Crowd work. And they're going to have it again next week on Sunday. So
I want to talk about the craziness of neighborhood cats if I could.
Yeah. So you can catch it next week if you want. I'm sure you'll be there.
Yeah, I kind of blew it off.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll man up and be a team player and show up for that one. So
I really don't listen to other people's podcasts, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. You could barely get through this one without dog fights and all kinds of stuff.
I'm sorry, I hadn't planned that, This dog suddenly has become my problem here.
Yeah. Somebody wanted something to cuddle.
Yep.
Now, Dot, I think you got enough. That's from Raising Arizona, by the way.
How old is that baby?
Yeah, 87. Oh, now they're barking.
Now the dog's attacking cats now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
need Siraj here.
Yeah, my goodness gracious.
Hey, that's right.
Well, you have been ahead of the curve a little bit, I suppose, a couple of times. I can't think of any other examples. You had a kick-ass car that they don't make anymore.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
You're. By the way, if you need a dog trained, Miles trains dogs.
Yeah, just in case this whole podcast tanks.
Miles trains dogs.
I was hoping this podcast would be my retirement vehicle, but I know it won't be. So training dogs is going to be
not when you got all this. When you got total chaos going on in the background all the time, what do you expect?
I got 2 freaking dogs and 4 cats in like a shit house. You know what I'm saying? This stupid house is so freaking small. It's like, how many more animals can we cram in here?
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
I think you should just go outside.
I might be in my car. You might hear some beeping going on. Hey. Sorry, audience.
I'm just gonna run this hose from the back to the window.
All right. Hey, I'll do my whole Poseidon adventure thing next week.
Oh yeah, everybody's looking forward to that. That's definitely what they want to hear. Take us out, Fido. Oh, now you shut up. God damn it.